coming up in this read. Your family's safe, your spouse, if you've got one, they're safe, your kids, if you've got them, they're safe, your pets, if you've got them, they're being protected too, your finances, your actual home, everything, it's all being protected here, okay? Hi Scorpio, we are doing your weekly read from August the 6th through to the 13th. I hope that all of you are keeping well. Right, so we are going to begin your read by pulling you a rune. Then we're going to move on to the spirit animal deck, and then we're going to find out what is coming in towards you, okay? The Scorpio's rune, please, for August 6th to the 13th. Okay, the deck's just been a little bit quiet at the moment. But is Scorpio's rune, please, for the 6th to the 13th of August. Okay, Algiz. Beautiful. The rune of protection, Algiz. I do believe that this means elk as well as protection. You can see how it's kind of like elk antlers. This is all about divine protection, okay? Sanctuary, defense, courage, your higher self, the shield, self-defense, independence. And this one says a momentum and protection. A symbol of the dangers of the outside world for the spiritual life, and research, often engraved on weapons as a token of protection and victory. Wow. Symbol of the dangers of the outside world, yeah. Those of you who are in the spiritual community, you would have noticed this. And even if you're not in the spiritual community, you would have felt something strange about the energy of late. Everybody attacking each other. A higher level of trolls, like a higher level than usual amount of trolls. Just people basically being even more disgusting to each other than usual. Okay, you definitely would have noticed that straight away if you are really, really spiritual. You are being protected from the vast majority of the spiritual attacks that are going on. Okay. I'm getting the feeling with this one being your rune for the week, Scorpio, that your ancestors, your spirit guides, has been doing overtime, okay, to try and keep you shielded as much as possible from these attacks. The important thing to remember with this is they're saying, look, it's not just happening to you, Scorpio. It's happening to everybody at this point in time, but you might feel more under attack than most because you're a lot more sensitive to the energies, okay? Algiz also basically reassures you that you're heading towards victory. So with the runes, and the reason why I have started utilizing the runes in these public reads is so that you can utilize the energy that comes with each rune, okay? And the way that some people like to do this is they like to trace out the symbol on a piece of paper and keep it under their pillow for additional protection. Now, magically, all the runes are protective in nature, okay? Algiz, out of all of them, is the rune of protection. Well, I would say Urus as well, but mostly this one right here, first and foremost, okay? A momentum. Now, that could mean a memory, or it could mean something moving forward, something gaining momentum. So definitely do use your own discernment about what that particular word means specifically for you, okay? It's going to mean different things for different people. For some of you, it's going to be about memories. And if it is about a memory for you, it could be how your subconscious is actively protecting you from a memory. So there's going to be a message here about doing some shadow work and seeing if you can tap into this repressed memory, because it's still something that is going to require your attention. It's going to require you to sit with it and work through that particular repressed memory. Okay, now your brain is a very efficient computer, if you will, and your brain does really incredible things to keep you safe. So that's why you'll find that this week there's going to be some kind of old memory that pops up to the surface, and you'll be like, the fuck, where did that come from? You know, it's going to kind of side blind you a wee bit. So don't push it away, don't sweep it under the rug, acknowledge it. Okay, acknowledge that that particular memory, it was a real thing, it really happened, it was an actual thing. Okay, I'm feeling that for some of you there could be a bit of an inner conflict that's going on for some of you between your higher self and your conscious brain. Okay, your higher self is wanting for you to acknowledge something that happened. Your conscious brain is like, nah, fuck that. If Scorpio remembers that, there's going to be a hell up. Okay, it's kind of like that. But Scorpio, you do need to remember it. Whatever that memory is, you do need to remember it. You do need to remember the emotions, and feel those particular emotions, and really acknowledge that these things did happen to you. Okay, as I say, the brain is absolutely incredible at pushing away certain things that happened to you because they were just too traumatic. All right, so something like that is cropping up throughout this week for you guys, for some of you. And then the other message there is all about that forward momentum, that forward movement. So for those of you who have felt like you have just basically been banging your head up against a brick wall, not getting anywhere close to any kind of success that you wanted, feeling constantly stuck or sabotaged, that there is going to be a forward momentum away from that kind of energy. Okay, so it's going to be quite an intense week here for some of yous. All right, and that's why you're being offered this additional protection. Okay, right, so let's keep this moving. And we are going to pull you a spirit animal for the week. What is Scorpio's spirit animal for the week of the 6th of August to the 13th, please? Scorpio collective spirit animal for the 6th to the 13th of August. Thank you. The fox again. So you're sticking with the fox energy, Scorpio. For those of you who haven't seen my Scorpio Sundays read from last week, you definitely want to go check that one out, because the fox came out in that read as well. Guys, you're still sticking with the Scorpio energy. You're still sticking with the fox energy. Okay, so those opportunities that we saw last week, you're going to be seeing an increase still of those opportunities. It's like you're being given some extended time here, I'm feeling, for some of you. For those of you who were not with us last Sunday, I will read this out to you quickly. It says you must be quick to move out of your comfort zone, especially when the situation calls for immediate responsiveness and flexibility. Open your mind to new ways of doing things, and once you do, then get ready for good luck and opportunities to come your way. Okay, so again, just for those who weren't here last week, the fox is an opportunist. You're going to be asked to think quickly on your feet, to take action on something quickly. And it's also about adaptability as well, okay, because foxes are true survivors. That they're not very well liked because they're very misunderstood. And I'm also getting a message here about how you're going to need to cash something away for a later date. So that's CACHE, cash something away, the same way that foxes will literally cash away their kills to go back to at a later date. All right, Scorpio. So with these opportunities, there's going to be so many opportunities again for you this week. You're not going to know which one to pick first. It doesn't matter really which one you pick first, as long as you do maintain the momentum. Keep doing a little bit of something every day, okay? And then anything that you found that you didn't have time for, you can always go back to it and revisit it later on, okay? That's this energy. Beautiful. Okay. Right, so what's going on in Scorpio's energy, please? From the 6th to the 13th of August for Scorpio Collective. Messages for Scorpio, please. Thank you. How many is that? 3. Okay, can we have one more, please? Scorpio. Thank you. Right, okay, let's switch out the camera. Okay, so you've got Homeland Foundation in reverse. What's that one? I can't read it upside down. Staff and Stability in reverse. The Wiccan Reed in the upright position, and Tarot Cards Guidance also in the upright position. Okay, so from the top, Scorpio. For some of you, this is going to be past energy that's cropping up, and for others of you, this is going to be happening right now in the present moment, okay? Again, take it as it resonates, as general reading. Homeland and Foundation in reverse. That indicates something from your past, something that you broke free from, or you're currently breaking free from. You are being reassured that you're going to find your feet again. There could be some kind of a breakup here that's going on for someone, okay, with the Foundation and Stability coming out in reverse. This could be a separation, a divorce. It could be some of you's leaving home specifically, leaving your family of origin, or you had to leave your family of origin because it was an unstable, unhealthy environment, okay? Again, take it as it resonates. I am reading for a lot of individuals here, so I just have to read the overall energy. You guys can fill in the spaces, okay? That this is about a split, a separation. Something was not based on solid ground, okay? And it feels like a community. It feels like a community of individuals who are really quite unstable temperaments, okay? So that's what's going on with that energy. You've then got the Wiccan Reed and Ethos. So I'm going to read this one out for you. Did you see what I did there? I'm going to read this out for you. Okay. Anyway. It says, bide the Wiccan law ye must, in perfection, love, in perfect trust. 8 words the Wiccan Reed fulfill. I can't read this right in. And ye harm none, do as ye will. And ever mind the rule of 3. Whatever's sent out comes back to thee. Follow this with mind and heart. And merry ye meet and merry we part. Yeah, it's all about the intent, isn't it? Somebody was being very unethical. It could be that you had to leave your homeland or your family of origin or what you thought was security at the time. You had to leave that particular environment because somebody was being unethical. Again, that word can mean lots of different things. Maybe someone was chucking around energy manipulations. I have felt for a while, Scorpio, a while, and I'm talking months, that someone was chucking negative energy in your direction and they were being really unethical. Okay, I have been picking up on that for a while. So, again, this is indicating to me that there is a split from the unhealthy and the unethical. And I feel that for a lot of yous, you're making up your own rules as you go along. Okay, especially with that adaptable fox energy as well. And you're making sure that you yourself are not partaking in any of that twisted bullshit that's been going on. With the tarot cards and guidance message, some of you could be tarot readers, okay? Some of you read for yourself, or you just read for close family or friends, whatever. Or you're just seeking a lot of guidance at this point in time through seeking out tarot card readings, okay? Either way, it's about divination, and with this one coming out in the upright, right next to the ethos card, also in the upright position, it tells me that a lot of yous are on the right track. Okay, you are finding a lot of guidance and solace through your tarot cards or other ways of divination. Okay, for those of you who have been considering learning how to read tarot cards, then definitely it's a good time for you to do that. Okay, if you feel that you're needing to further educate yourself more on divination, absolutely, yeah, go for it. Okay, you are a Scorpio after all. You're naturally drawn into the arts of divination. Okay, so it's really important that you listen to the direction that your higher self is trying to pull you in. Okay, you have a natural gift, a natural affinity for these things, so definitely indulge yourself. Okay, and indulge yourself with that. And again, keep it to the correct ethos as well. Is basically like, don't deliberately give shit to people, but don't take shit either. All right, it's basically that. Remembering the laws of the universe. Okay. Now, as far as the individuals who are probably from your homeland or members of your family of origin, it's someone who used to be really, really close to you that is chucking these energy manipulations in your direction. They have broken every single law. Every single law. So you have to bear in mind here, Scorpio, that whoever that person is, everything that they threw at you is going to come back to them times 3. The rule of 3. Okay? I do strongly suspect as well that this individual has been trying to utilize their own tarot cards to try and spy on you as well. But that's by the by. A lot of yous are very, very protected. Whatever their tarot cards are showing them is going to be false anyway. Okay? It is going to be false because your energy is protected. Yeah, look. Look, hex and banishment in the upright position. Yeah, that's what they tried to do to you. This person has got nothing but ill intent towards you. But you knew that already. You knew already, oops, that all of this was going on. You knew it. It's just the only thing with this read is it's validating what you already knew all along. Okay, they tried to banish you, they tried to outcast you. They tried to make you feel like nobody wanted you around. And nothing could be further from the truth. It's under there. Lunacy. Prosperity. That's right now. That's right now. That's happening right now. This person also tried to sabotage your abundance, your prosperity. They try to sabotage your harvest. Whatever the word harvest means for you. They try to sabotage that directly. Banishment. They try to banish your prosperity, your abundance, your opportunities in life. That's what they tried to do. They have failed. 100% they failed in this little quest of theirs, Scorpio. Because your foundations come out in reverse, as has stability. That's a backfire. That's a direct backfire. And it's going to backfire on them times 3. So this individual, they were trying to build up their own life, their own foundation, their own relationship, their own home, their own career. All of that's falling away. It's slipping between their fingers. It is like they're trying to hold handfuls of sand. It's just draining out through their fingers. And there's nothing they can do to stop it. It's a done deal at this point in time. This is happening right now. Lunar Star. Your harvest is coming in, Scorpio. And there's nothing that they can do to stop it, because it's yours, it's your right, it's what you've earned. It belongs to you. No one else can take it off of you. This is what you've worked for. Okay, but when you think about farmers, it takes a long time for them to grow all of that food, doesn't it? They have to take an empty field, or if it's not empty, they have to make it empty. They have to plough that field. They have to make sure that the soil is good. Then they have to get their seeds and plant all their seeds and de-weed and all of that work. Keep the birds away. All of that hard work. All of that hard work that you've put in. Now you're starting to see the growth and the abundance of what you've earned. They tried to stop it. They failed completely and utterly. They should feel very, very foolish. All of that wasted time, all of that time that they spent trying to do this all to you, instead of them being focused on their own prosperity and abundance. They could have had everything that you're about to have, except they chose to become distracted. They chose to become consumed by their petty hatred of you. It was their choice. Let's find out more. What's going on here, please? For our Scorpio collective, can you tell us about Homeland in reverse, please? I'm just going to split this deck a minute. Right, can we start off with the Homeland? Why is this in reverse for Scorpio, please? Thank you. The Magician. What was that I said about magics and manipulations? Yeah. There's something else here. Right, there's a word that I'm unfamiliar with, so if you guys just give me a second, I'm just gonna Google this word. It is Chrysopoeta. I've never heard of that before, so I'm just gonna Google this for you. Okay, so it's the book of Chrysopoeta. I'll just show you there, just where my nail is. Okay, it's got the magnum opus on top of it. But it wasn't that one that attracted me there. It was the Chrysopoeta one, the red book. So it's saying that it's actually, and I should have known this because it's alchemy. And it says, in alchemy, the term chrysopoeia refers to the artificial production of gold, most commonly by the alleged transmutation of base metals such as lead. Okay, so it's that whole Midas touch thing then, Scorpio. Transmuting lead into gold. So what we've got is a situation here, Scorpio, where you have moved on from something here, from an environment, a toxic environment. You've moved on from that. You have become the best version of yourself possible, and you've done all of this off your own back. Okay, you've been turning that metaphorical lead into gold. Okay, you've been making your life prosperous, abundant, and rich, right? These individuals here, they couldn't manage that. They thought that they had all of the answers. They thought they know what they're doing. Like, these are the types of individuals where they believe that they have learnt everything that there is ever to know about everything. Okay, there's a type of people that believe that they are literally the experts in everything. Okay, and everyone else is beneath them, type thing. So they're really ignorant as well, like massively ignorant, because we never stop learning. You know, our entire life. We all learn something new every single day. We never, ever stop learning. It's a constant lifetime process. So it just goes to show exactly how ignorant and full of themselves these people are. And yeah, that's why they've been chucking these dark magics in your direction. And I'm laughing again because it's like they legit don't know what it is that they're doing. They have been messing around with stuff that they really shouldn't have done that. Can you tell us more about this energy, please, for Scorpio? Okay. Faith, so that's the Hierophant and the Ace of Cups. Okay. So that's like by the book energy. It's following the rules. It's very, very rigid, very, very stubborn energy. It's the Hierophant. It can be a commitment, it can be a promise, it can be the spiritual side of life or the religious side of life. Bearing in mind these two things are completely different. Okay, it's following the rules. And then Ace of Cups, love, compassion, intuition. Soft, gentle nature, you know, nice feelings. Oh man, I'm gonna have to take a break just for a minute, okay, just while the lawnmower outside quietens down a bit. Okay, I think we're good to go. If it starts up again, I'll just keep going. Okay, right, so we got as far as this, right? So your Ace of Cups, while it can be about new love, absolutely. In this particular context, though, it's more to do with your spirituality, okay? It's more to do with how you're a very compassionate individual and how you've got a lot of unconditional love. Some of you are either religious teachers or you're spiritual teachers or leaders or something like that, and you're helping others to find their way out of darkness. Okay, you're helping others to manifest what it is that they are wanting in their life. You're putting a lot of good out into the world, basically, with this particular combination. Okay, this also is a really strong message about those of you who grew up in instability. It's telling me that you're nothing like say if you've had to go at a distance from your family of origin, for example, because they were toxic. Spirit's saying you're nothing like your starting point. You're nothing like them. Okay. So you don't have to worry about that because you're not even remotely like them at all. Okay, can you tell us more about this Wiccan read for Scorpio Collective, please? Tell us about this Wiccan read for Scorpio Collective. Thank you. The Page of Swords. Yeah. Again, that's do some more investigation, do some more research, okay? Never be afraid to dig deeper as well. There's lots of information out there. the Knight of Swords, and a Three of Coins. Okay, some of you could be dealing with or connecting to, or you have these placements in your own chart. Gemini, Virgo, Taurus. We've got Libra, Aquarius, and Capricorn. And of course, the water signs as well. I'm feeling Pisces mostly with that Ace of Cups. Right. That's just in case anyone's interested in like the other zodiacs that's showing out here. Right. So you've got, that wasn't there. It was there and there. I have to read in context. Okay, so do some more research. We've got an empty victory here with the Five of Swords. In this particular combination, that would be an empty victory. And someone's really pissed off about that, okay? So whoever these individuals are or were who are actively working against you, they're now all really, really pissed off. Like super angry, because they've come to realize they thought for a while that they had won. They thought that they were having a winning streak. Okay, so they could have witnessed some kind of struggle that you were having, and they were clapping in glee and grinning and smirking like, yeah, that thing that we threw at Scorpio, it fucking worked, because look at them, look how they're struggling. And as I've said, it's backfired already. Okay, otherwise why would they be pissed off? Yeah, so that was an empty victory for them. They are getting a harsh reminder that the universe is a lot bigger and a lot more powerful than they will ever be, and exactly how disrespectful they have been. And they are going to have to work if you look at this, they are going to have to work, remember the rule of 3, they're now going to have to work 3 times as hard to make up for what it is that they did to you. Why did they do this to you, Scorpio? Why do you think? Because they were in competition with you. Why else? And yes, they have been watching you somehow as well, with the Page of Swords and the Five of Swords. And the more they look, the more pissed off they're getting. Because the more that they look at you and check you out, the more they see you growing and evolving and adapting to the difficulties that life presents to you as well. That the more they look, the more that they grind their teeth and like, oh, for fuck's sake. Do you know what I mean? Let's find out this banishment. Tell us more about this banishment, please, for our Scorpio collective. Some of you are needing to do your own banishments, your own little protection rituals as well. Tell us about banishment for Scorpio, please. Thank you. It's this one. A King of Wands. A King of Wands. That's someone who is very ambitious, very forthright. I am getting a little bit of lust with that particular King of Wands. So it could well have been a situation where there was maybe a love rival type thing that was going on here, Scorpio, that made someone else really hate on you. Okay. And again, that's something else that's come out in your reads prior. Alright, where someone who is already in a committed situation elsewhere has caught feelings for you, or they never surrendered or let go of their feelings that they always had for you. There was someone else, and it's there someone else that's hating on you. For some of you, that's been going on quite a lot in your reads. So the King of Wands energy, that would definitely back that theory up. Okay, you're actually looking at the bigger picture here, okay? And again, you're overcoming all the challenges that life is throwing at you, and that these people have tried to throw at you. You're overcoming every single one of the challenges. And the thing is as well, Scorpio, you're making it look easy. And that is adding to these individuals' frustrations. Okay, The King of Wands also indicates to me, Scorpio, that you're a natural born leader. Right now, again, don't focus on the gender, okay? The gender is just the polarization of the divine feminine or masculine energy that we've all got within us, right? It just means that for the most part, or for this week at least, a lot of yous are leaning more into your inner divine masculine energy, okay? Which is making a lot of quick decisions based on the situation at hand rather than based on how you feel about a situation, okay? So that's total adaptability. When you've made yourself indifferent, that's the word I'm looking for, indifferent, to the emotional side of a problem, you can really cut through the bullshit quite quickly and adapt to any situation, because in that moment you're indifferent, and it's like you can see the bigger picture and you can see exactly what it is that you need to do, when you need to do it, how you need to do it, and how quick you need to do it, okay? That's all King of Wands energy. Like they're not really focused on the sunshine and rainbows, they're focused on the task at hand. Do you know what I mean? So you're definitely not afraid to get your hands dirty here, Scorpio. Like, definitely not. And there's also a lot of energy, drive and passion with ambition, and the skills to back up the passion and ambition that you actually have, okay? This one is basically going to guarantee your success here with this, okay? You're coming across as being very noble and very, very honest, very confident also. Even if you're not currently really feeling confident, you're certainly giving off this vibrancy to yourself of being confident, okay? Very inspirational also. Very, very inspirational. I am feeling that the combination of these two here, Scorpio, that somebody tried to gaslight you, they tried to confuse you, okay? They tried to banish your confidence, they tried to alter the way that other people were seeing you or are seeing you. Okay, that's another thing that they tried to do to you. So that could be your reputation. So they attacked your reputation. They tried to convince others not to associate themselves with you. Okay, all of that sort of thing. But again, like none of it's worked out how they thought it was going to work out. Yeah, 10 of coins at the bottom of the deck. So that one is basically the same card. Okay, same card, same energy. It's the exact same. 10 of coins. It's one of your apex cards. It's also the card of long term. So it's like long term wealth, long term health, long term stability and security, long term abundance and prosperity. It's what everyone is working towards in their life. It's what everyone wants. It's a stable home, a stable family unit. And this is all yours, Scorpio. This can indicate an inheritance of some kind as well. So that could be a monetary inheritance that is coming in towards you. It could also be a spiritual inheritance that you're really diving into. Take it as it resonates, okay? Your family is safe. That's the main message with your 10 of coins. Your family's safe. Your spouse, if you've got one, they're safe. Your kids, if you've got them, they're safe. Your pets, if you've got them, they're being protected too. Your finances, your actual home, everything, it's all being protected here, okay? There's something settling. All right, something's settling, and I'm getting the message of you're feeling more happy, settled and content. You're at that place now in your life where you're genuinely like, yeah, do you know what, I can do so much with my life now. You know, it's like the possibilities literally are endless. And again, like it's generational success, generational wealth, all of that sort of thing, okay? That's the energy at the bottom of the deck. So if you're not feeling in that 10 of coins right now, you very soon will be. Okay, very soon will be. Yeah, you got 6 of cups at the bottom of that deck. That's making happy memories with those that you love. And it's away from these individuals here with your foundation and stability in reverse. It's away from them. Okay. What else can you tell us, please, for our Scorpio collective? How can Scorpio currently manifest what it is that they're needing in their lives right now, please? How can Scorpio manifest what they need right now? Oh, okay. See, your cards are not shuffling properly here, Scorpio. Okay, right, so they're saying that's why. Because you're wanting to create lots of things at the same time, so you're needing to narrow it down. You're needing to prioritize one thing at a time before you start manifesting again, Scorpio. Okay, that's why your deck is giving me a lot of fight, a lot of pushback, because it's like the energies, it doesn't really have a fixed direction at the moment. Okay, so that's going to be, again, that's just your ambition. You're wanting to do so many fun things all at once. It's like, okay, Scorpio, sit down, get a cup of tea, have a think about it, pick one thing, focus on that, and then you can look at the next thing that you're wanting to do. Okay, right, so the card that you got out is the last quarter moon in Sagittarius. Practice gratitude. Okay, so before we look at the book, in fact before I even do the search in the book for it, what Spirit's wanting from you here, Scorpio, is to look at all of the things that you have already created in your life. Okay, all of the beautiful things, all of the amazing people that you've met throughout your lifetime, all of the success that you have currently accrued up until this point, the battles that you had to go through to get to the point of where you're currently at. Okay, give yourself credit where credit's due, because it's not been easy, and Spirit wants you to be more grateful for yourself, because do you know what, most people haven't gone through even a fraction of what you've gone through. They wouldn't have survived. And I don't mean to sound melodramatic. That's the message that's coming through. Like, legit, they wouldn't have fucking survived. They wouldn't have made it. And not only did you make it, Scorpio, not only did you make it, you fucking thrived. Never mind success, like, never mind survive. You made it work for you. And that, there's a lot to be said for that. Okay. So, for anyone who is feeling that they're not currently at that stage in their life right now where they're wanting to be, try not to undermine the progress that you've already made in your life just because you're not at the point where you want to be right now. Okay. Right. Last quarter moon. Let's have a look. Last quarter moon in Sag. Maybe you want to check out where Sagittarius is placed in your natal chart and see how you can utilize that energy right now. Okay, right, so it says the good news is, even though you have some issues that are still needing tackling, they're nothing that you cannot manage. More good news is that the best way for you to clear the air and reach a breakthrough so that you can get your life to go the way that you want it to is to have a good old-fashioned laugh. It's all too easy to take life too seriously. This card urges for you to take a lighter approach to life if you're wanting to manifest your dreams. It is great to be earnest. Yeah, what was that we were saying about your ambition earlier, Scorpio? Yeah, it's great to be earnest, but there's a time and a place. Don't entertain superficial feelings, as these are no better than fake ones. Being open to life will make you open to manifesting. Get in touch with your mystical side and have fun with it. Okay, right, so it's asking for you to maybe consider having a look at some crystals, right? These crystals work especially well for the sign of Sag, or for the Sagittarius placements that you might have in your own natal charts. Amazonite, golden tiger's eye, blue tiger's eye, citrine, lapis lazuli, or any agate. Choose one and hold it while you meditate, visualizing a stunning blue-green light swirling around you. Alternatively, keep your crystal close by as you work through your situation, or use 5 or 6 of them to create a crystal grid. Your manifestation affirmation, Scorpio, is life loves me and I love life. Someone tried to destroy your will to live. That's why it's given you that particular affirmation. Life loves me and I love life. You're living your best life. Okay. So something to do with... Definitely consider some kind of meditations if you're not already. And being open to enjoying a more easygoing side of life. Because I do get the impression, Scorpio, that maybe you've been on the go pretty consistently for the past few months, you know, without much of a break of any kind. So yeah, Spirit's definitely wanting for you to enjoy life a bit more. It's okay for you to slow down and take a break. Okay, it's not you stopping with anything. It is just you thinking of your next creative plan or your next creative venture and how you can really give it your all when you do. Okay. What else for Scorpio, please? Thank you. Okay, the hedgehog, the rabbit, the cow, and the bear. What's under that one? The horse. Care for others and let them be free. Archangels Mary and Christiel. Okay, care for others and let them be free. So not everybody's going to take your advice, and do you know what? That's okay. That's okay. You're not going to hold it against anybody. You respect the fact that everybody is an individual. Okay, also we've got a message of hope as well with that rainbow. Okay, rainbows indicate a message of hope. You could be a messenger of hope. That there's a message of light also with this one. So you know, this is all about like just being real with others, keeping it real with others, which you do anyway, and you know, let them be free to choose for themselves. Okay, hedgehog, be a magnet for light, love and joy. Archangel Gabriel. So yeah, that's being a magnet for positivity. Recognize your significance. That's another Archangel Gabriel card. You are significant, and of course the rabbits are all about abundance and prosperity. The hedgehog is protection. So this could be saying, protect your abundance, protect what you already have. The cow, give with unconditional love and grace. Archangels Raphael and Mary. Just trying to piece the puzzle pieces together here. So give with unconditional love. I'm feeling that someone's going to ask for you to work with them. Someone wants you to team up with them. Someone feels like there's you've got a mission together here. The bear, use your power with wisdom. Archangels Uriel and Jophiel. Yeah. Again, that's protection also. Use your power with wisdom. I'm understanding this as you're not going to be able to convince the ones who have already been twisted into the past person's way of thinking about you. It doesn't matter what you say or what you do at this point. It's like there's not going to be any convincing those who choose to believe the worst of you. Okay, let them carry on. I really let them carry on, because everything about this is saying, well, they were not your people anyway. You're currently attracting your people, your tribe, your soul tribe, and they were not it. So let them think and say anything that they want. Okay, it's not really going to affect you. Okay. For as much as you would love to set the record straight with something here, again, it's like, I don't think they would really care, never mind listen in the first place. Okay, so your time, energy, your power, your influence even would be better spent elsewhere. Okay, it would be better spent elsewhere other than trying to convince people who have dedicated themselves into not liking you to try and like you. Like that's going to be a waste of your time. That's how I'm understanding this. Okay. It's an interesting one. Else, please, for Scorpio. Scorpio, please. Oh, literally about to drop the whole thing. Scorpio, please. Oh my word, these are not easy to shuffle at all. Okay. Your power is in your vulnerability. The whole of vulnerability. In a world that seems cold, it's hard to be vulnerable. Soften your view of the world and open yourself up to new love, new possibilities, and new experiences. Vulnerability is a truly magical space to be in. Build trust in yourself, and before you know it, you will have the wisdom to know when it's the right time to unlock your energy. Vulnerability. So your power is in your vulnerability. That's a really difficult thing to do. It's to be vulnerable with someone else. This week though, Scorpio, you are being asked to be vulnerable with someone. You don't have anything to prove to anyone. The shark of self-assurance. Exactly. Yes. So the ones who made it their lifetime ambition to hate on you, you got fuck all to prove to they people. Fuck them, like seriously. Once you love yourself completely, you will understand that you're not here to prove anything to anyone. Unless it's to defend the fact that you did not leave that huge turd in the loo. Gross. You could have just flushed. But yeah. I'm going to leave that one there, Scorpio. Okay, this is what I have for you for your Scorpio Sundays. I just really hope that has helped someone out. Please remember that tarot is not a crutch. It is not a scapegoat. It is a guide, and it should always be respected as one. You're the one that's in charge of your own destiny for the most part. If you feel that you could benefit from a personal reading that is catered more towards your own specific needs, then feel free to get in touch with me at phoenixkeiatarot.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.